What's happening? All right, this figure here has drove me crazy. The first time I ordered a figure, this thing was like 24, 30, I think it was like $30. And I thought I was getting classified. No, I get this thing. I'm thinking, it's cool. It's still a cool figure, whatever. And I get it out of the box and I go to move it. Snap his arm off, break him. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Goodness. I mean, are you freaking kidding me? Anyway, I took like a piece of that blue tack and just stuck in there and stuck his arm. So I don't ever move him. And he just kind of sits in my kitchen. I got a little shelf in my kitchen where he kind of just stays and, guards the refrigerator. So anyway, so there's that. Like I said, this is I don't know if this is the 25th anniversary figure or not. I really like this figure. They're really cool. I do like these. I mean, so then, I find him, so I order him, which he's the classified. There's a retro card to him. I'm not going to get the retro card just because this is basically the retro card, just the camo's a little bit lighter green, kind of like this, and kind of like the O-ring figure. Okay, so I get the O-ring figure, right? Get him here. Excuse me. He needs a new O-ring. So I'm trying to get the screw out of the back, and then I'm like, man, the screw's in here, man. I'm trying to get it out. And I hear pop or crack. I break this arm. I'm like, are you kidding me? I have never ever broken the screw was kind of rusted and I couldn't get the damn thing in there. So then I broke this thing. And then I found out too his thumb was broken, which I didn't know that either. So I found a head and two arms. So I ordered that today. So I got that in today, got him fixed, boom. It's got a little bit of scuffs on him. It's got a couple little scuffs on his feet. This head sculpture here, this head here was a little bit better than the other one. His paint ain't quite as messed up. So anyway, I've had kind of a arm-breaking experience with this character for some odd reason. I cannot get him to... Yeah, so I got that in today. Came with this little gun. I'm not sure. I'm sure he came with a backpack, but we'll kind of compare him to this one here. You can see, they got the same kind of head sculpt, but just head sculpt, so much better. Let's see, let's take this. You can see they got the kind of the same back here going on, that little Y strap or whatever the heck whatever those you want to call those, tactical vest. I don't know what you want to call. I don't know what you want to call them little things. Just their gear, whatever you want to call it. And it looks like this guy don't have like any kind of. Say he's got the knife. He don't have like a knife or anything on him. He's got a gun here on the sideline. He don't have a gun or nothing. They do have the bray on both of them. I'm afraid every time I move him, I'm going to snap his arm because I've snapped every arm I've touched on these things. And you can see here too, he's got the... Well, it's a little different. You can see here, he's got another knife here, but this knife don't come out. And he does have a little knife right here on him too. Whatever this little pocket here, he's got one there too. He's got like a grenade here, and looks like he's got like a, I don't know, a gas canister, a smoke bomb. I don't know what that is. See it right there. And then on here, he's got a grenade. I don't know if you can see that or not. Whoops. But on there, he's got like a little, you can't see it because it's green. It's not even painted black, so it kind of blends in. See that there? So, I mean, and then he's got gloved hands and stuff, and And he does, but he does come with this gun. You know, if you can see here. And I do believe it comes with, yeah, it's got a mag right here, so it does kind of look like. How the hell's it going there? I don't know how the heck that goes in there. It's kind of got a little different. Well, hell. Huh. I don't know. That goes in there some way. But you can see the guns are kind of similar. Yeah, they got that, whatever the heck, this little kind of see-through stock. I don't. But it does have a mag. It goes there. But for some reason, I can't. It doesn't want to go in there. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of got a different shape, but it's like it, but it don't. There it goes. There it goes. There, we got him. Now it kind of looks more like the. Anyway, and this one here, he kind of looks exactly like this one here. Just is. And see, there's his arm. That's why I don't move that arm. Oh crap! I'm probably gonna go get it back on there now. Yeah, I had that blue tack on there. I didn't mean to move it, but anyway, you can see him on this little guy. He's got a gun. He's got a gun. These kind of look a little more, but he's not got the knife like he has. I'm trying to touch it again because it'll fall off again. And he's got the same kind of with this little chest piece with a knife, and yeah. I do like these figures. I kind of want to collect them, but it's just like, you know, how many, you know, I mean, I'm collecting. Yeah, he didn't want to stand. But you know, it's just like, how many G.I. Joe lines can I really honestly collect? And you know, I mean, really, I want to collect them all, but there's other things I want to have, you know. I want to say this was, can't really remember what this was. Probably 83, 84, 85, usually with the ones I find, especially these guys. Anyway, here we go. Like I said, I've had a little bit of a rough go with this character. Like I said, arms breaking, and like I said, I broke 2 of the arms, plus one time I ordered the wrong one. It's like, hey, come on. But yeah, this figure's been a, you know, kind of a little bit of a pain for me. But, I don't know, you know, it is what it is. Like I said, I really would love to collect this, whatever, I don't know if this is the 25th anniversary or the 40, I don't know what this one is. I couldn't remember what it was, but I really do like that figure. It's really cool, but man, they're kind of expensive. That's just like the 25th anniversary ones or 40th anniversary. I can't remember which one. Man, they're so expensive, man. It's ridiculous. And then trying to buy these little guys too. Some of these you can get them for a little bit of nothing. Some of them, like I said, I think I ordered this one off eBay, and then like I said, I get him, I break his arm, then I had to turn around and buy this, which that cost $30 just for the head and the 2 arms. And then I'm pretty sure he probably cost me over $30 just for the figure with the broken O-ring. Which if I wouldn't have broke his stupid O-ring, then it wouldn't have been that big of a deal. But or broke his arm and fixed the O-ring, wouldn't have been that big of a deal. But of course, I broke it. So oh, he did come with this too. This thing looks like it might have met the water at one time. So he's got the card too. Let's see if you want to read that. What was his original name? Lonzo R. Wilkinson. Wilkinson. He was a warlord of a large urban street gang. Oh my goodness. But anyway, there you go. Stalker. He's a ranger. Pretty cool figure. I love his figure. He is a cool figure. And like I said, I remember him being on the cartoon stuff, you know. He's really dusty. I need to go in and clean all my stuff up. But anyway, there we go. We're done. Peace out. Thanks for watching. And I'm getting to the point where I have about kind of all the 3 3/4 figures I want. There's still a few more I want, but I'm getting a whole bunch because I'm not getting into the I'm probably not going to get out of the 80s. You know what I mean? There might be a few that I might want, but I don't remember any of the G.I. Joe guys from. I just remember, like I said, the 83 to 86. I think that cartoon ran. I'm not real sure. I'm not. That's driving me nuts. The stickers falling off, but I can't remember. I think that's it. Was it 83 to 86 when they had that cartoon? That I'm talking about the one I watched, because I know they had one out in like 89 or 90. Then they had 2 or 3 more. I've tried to watch the other ones. I just can't. I just kind of can't get into them like I did this one. I don't know why. I just can't. I've been trying to focus a little more on He-Man and Thundercats, because like I said, I'm not collecting any more masks. I'm about getting to the point with G.I. Joe where I'm just, you know, there's still things I want, but you know, just coming across it and kind of, you know, even turtles, man. I've got several turtles. I think I've got 2 or 3 different versions of turtles. You know, I'm not going to go too wild in that neither. I do want April O'Neil and Splinter, and I need to get those. Like I said, I don't know. The only thing I can think is maybe start dabbling and get back on my Star Wars, because like I said, I want, like I said, Star Wars. There's just certain ones I want. I'm not trying to go get everyone. Like I said, I just want like the Han Solos, the Leias, the Chewbacca's, you know, which I've got some of those. Luke Skywalker, I have one, but I think I want a little better version of Luke Skywalker. Princess Leia. I don't know, man. I can't remember all them people's name, but I just kind of want the C-3PO, R2-D2, stuff like that, which I do have a few of those, but getting to the point where I'm like, you know, I'm not trying to go and, you know, get 15 different, you know, versions of Skeletor, or 15 different versions of He-Man or Thundercats and Turtles and G.I. Joes and, you know, Mask, and I don't know. Like I said, I would love to have some. I really want some of those new masks. Maybe I might get like a few of the ones that are not maybe as much. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. Like I said, I'm getting to the point where I have a lot of things I want. You know, I don't know how much really kind of more I'm going to go into collecting things. One, it's getting expensive. You know, I mean, I don't know. There's also a lot of new stuff coming out that I really like. Maybe I've been wanting to get into collecting horror figures. You know, there's some Ghostbusters stuff that looks cool because I love that movie, man. Ghostbusters was a cool movie. Even Back to the Future, you know. I don't know. It just depends on, you know, this wise to where I go with my collecting. I was looking at stuff the other day and I was like, man, I have a lot of the stuff I want. I don't want to go too wild. I mean, there is some still G.I. Joe stuff coming out, but I got a feeling it's going to start hitting G.I. Joe stuff that I don't remember. Like, I didn't grow up with that as a kid. Like, a lot of the Vipers and stuff, like, I don't remember them. Like, Alley Vipers and stuff, I don't remember them. Maybe it was just maybe they were like this much in the cartoon and I just don't remember it, and I just don't. But I don't remember a lot of those guys, and some of the crazy, like, you know, that's just like the Defiant. I think the Defiant was on one cartoon, and then, you know, they got a giant playset. You know, pretty sure the aircraft carrier was in multiple cartoons. There is a few more vehicles I want, like the Shark. I need that. I want the Cobra Asp. There was something else I can't remember I wanted. I did see all three of that G.I. Joe show that I went to, but I already spent like $200 on figures. I wasn't trying to go anymore, man. But I'm trying to dial it back because, like I said, it's getting to the point where, man, I'm like, man, I've spent a lot of money on this stuff. I totally enjoy it. I love it. But, man, it's expensive, you know. Got other things I need. Like I said, I got a vehicle now. You know, I had a vehicle go down on me. I still got things in my house I need to get. I still need to get my living room done. I need to get a couch in there. I need to do a few things, you know. But we'll see where we end up at, you know. Like I said, I do love collecting toys. I love buying toys. I love getting them. I love opening them. I love doing these videos, just talking about them and just bullcrap like I'm doing now. I'm rambling for 6 minutes now, I think. But anyway, I'm going to cut it off there. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see where the journey goes, I guess. You know, I don't know what I'm going to get. Like I said, there is still, like I said, several things I want to get. Just maybe not in G.I. Joe. Like I said, this just took over. When I started collecting, I didn't realize how much of a G.I. Joe fan. I really thought I was going to be going Turtles and Star Wars, but I didn't. I went full crazy G.I. Joe. As soon as I started collecting and getting these, I went full crazy. I didn't realize I was that. I don't know what it was. It just, G.I. Joe took me. I don't know. Anyway, sorry this was windy and boring and just me rambling on stupid shit that nobody cares about. You just want to see this. I know no one wants scared, or no one wants scary. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for people that are subscribing. You know, throwing me questions out or even saying, "Hey, that's cool. I remember having that and that." You know, that's it's awesome, man. Anyway, peace out. See you later.